Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. And you can see the bean is already out, and this was 3 days old, and it was looking good and shiny. But this actually was very early in the morning and it was still dark. Some were still popping out and some had not popped out, and yeah, still waiting some to pop out. Though I planted some that very morning, I was still planting more beans because where I'm gonna put them is big and I need them to make a bushy aspect on the fences where I'm gonna plant them. And you can see here I was filling up these small bags, and it's where I was planting the beans. So I had to show you how I was doing it, but yeah, it's not very hard, and the soil is mixed with compost. That's good. I'm not gonna lie, the plants react very well to this soil because it gives them very easy time to penetrate, and the soil is aerated so the roots get oxygen. Yeah, the plant, and that makes the plants happy. And you can see these are some of the bags that I just filled and placed some beans in there. And yeah, I planted around 20 bags, and this is where I'm gonna put the beans. You can see it's near a fence, and I'm gonna put them there so that they can climb that barbed wire and make a bushy aspect on the fences, and I think it will look great. And you can see I was struggling with the compacted soil. This soil was so compacted, just digging one hole took me something like 3 minutes just to dig one hole using that trowel. I was not using a hoe, I was using a trowel, but dang, the soil was so damn hard. And I was thinking to myself, what can I really do to amend this soil? The only thing that I can do is mix this soil with compost, and I will need a lot of compost. I think I'll need a lot, but I already found a solution of how to solve this. Just have to get some compost and mix it with that soil and put it in a hole where you're gonna plant the bean. But trust me, I was struggling with this soil. I even thought my trowel is gonna break in half, and something told me I should get a pickaxe, but that was a damn idea. And the plant was put in the soil. It was one beam in the soil, and it's gonna cover around that. I'm gonna be adding more beans. So these are some of the other plants, and they had started coming out, the ones that I planted very early in the morning. And this was, I think, day 3. I don't know why these ones took long to come out, but finally I started taking some to the garden where I'm gonna put them. And then you really need to use strength to dig up this soil, because them, it's so annoying and sticky. The roots will really have a hard time to grow through this soil, although the other plants are around there, but just know they take a very long time to grow. But if you give the plants a head start like I'm doing in the video, it will be very nice, because the plants will root through that bag. By the time they're gonna root through that bag, they will be somehow old enough and strong and try to fight for themselves. If you don't give them a head start, most of them are gonna die, because I planted some beans directly into the soil here. Most of them died. Some grew, but they're growing not so fast like how I expected them. And yeah, But that day I planted around 6 beans that I took, but I already planted like 20 beans in the ground directly. But I think something like I think 6 or 10, not even 10, around 6 or 8 grew. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a damn loss. Because imagine if I had bought the seeds, then that would be a real loss. But luckily I got them from a friend, and that's nice. But this soil really needs amending. I'm gonna make a video about that. But right now I'm just gonna put the plants there in those small bags and let them grow. I'm gonna find a way of getting enough compost and bringing it this side, because it's a bit far from where the compost is. I'ma find a solution and solve this problem. Just need to carry some compost and put it in holes that I've dug where I'm gonna put the plants, and that will speed up the process. It will give the plant a head start. And the place has maize and other crops, so this is how the place looks. And I ain't gonna make this video very long, because I just planted around 6 beans to 5 beans. Let me just show you some of the beans that grew direct from the ground, and you can see them. There they are. They were around something like 6 or 8 beans that grew directly from the ground, but I think I haven't seen some. I'll try counting them very well. And yeah guys, all I can ask you is please subscribe and like, and please comment and try to give me some tips that I don't know. That will really be nice. I really thank you guys for supporting me, for watching this video. And yeah, that's some of the beans, but the place some grass is growing from the ground, so you can't really see the beans clearly, but yeah, there are some there. And I planted them near the fence so that they can cover the whole barbed wire, because these things will climb and twist around on the barbed wire. And yeah, this is the place. This one was really tall, was getting tall, and I was surprised it was growing direct from the ground. But it has taken long. It should be longer than that and bigger than that if it was planted in the right soil. I think the ones that I've brought are gonna be bigger than that in a few days, because there's some that I planted in another place and they were really big and they had stretched. And I think this place will work just fine. It will work just fine for these plants, and the place is gonna look beautiful. And thank you guys, till next time. Thank you.